Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. And we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Warrior 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Daniels on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rodwood. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Come on. Cougar 19, 70, 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Cup 19. Cup 79 Broncos.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's good.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go, here we go. Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Comes up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
70 Timberwolf.
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
70 line.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Go, League. Go. Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41.
60 by 6. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready.
Well, it's going to throw here on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
70 range. 70 range. 19 light. 18 pioneer.
On 4th down, Ward. Got TK, complete. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's got Bellinger. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good.
give on 1st and goal. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trap 50, trap 7, 68, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 14. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin a new drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go 80. 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 19, Lion. 19, type, 19.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He finds Johnston. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Panthers 50, Panthers 19, 18.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
19, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the move now.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Panthers 19, 18. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
Offense in the hurry-up here. Now Daniels on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing Going now on first down. Ward. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. First down throw here for Ward. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Gets this to OBJ. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Working quickly here. Again, Ward going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Ready? Back row 80. Trap 50, trap 50. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Running back sent in motion left. Here's Ward. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Okay, ready?
Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Check out.
Here he goes, third and long. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready?
Fourth and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead.
Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, 7 18.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Now they send their back in motion right. Fourth down, here's Ward. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Ready.
Going back, gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Hustle.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
A gain of 4. It's now second
60
and 6
Vikings. 60
at the
Vikings.
5-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the well again. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
His own 7-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings
19
up
tight.
3rd and
19 tight.
4.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60. Ready.
Third and short, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
70 Hawks. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A gain of 1.
Let's
Brings
go.
up 3rd down
Cowboys.
and 9.
Cougar 19. Go.
Daniels throwing on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
18. Pioneer. Stephanie. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cub 19. Cub 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, right?
They're going to try to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Steady.
Ward setting to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60, 19 Lions. Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
18 Rams. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Ward's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Dragon 6-2. Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Check, Bobcat. Go.
First and 10 here. Ward. Complete out to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
18, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. That's grabbed inside the 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Titans have a first.
38 yards on the play. And the Titans.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders put 6 on their side of the board.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Wandale Robinson now to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready, set.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Bronco, Dragon 60. Ready.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock in his stride is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison, 60, 19, Buffalo 18. Go.
Ward now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? 19 Charger, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Panther 11. Ready? 60 Eagles. Warriors. 19 Lions.
Daniels now on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
Here we go. Set.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. He crosses the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready?
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Ready?
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Come on. Set.
Again, Ward going to the air. Oh, again, it looks like a... But they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. Go street. Dragon 60. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick.
To the air with Ward. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Titans.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Dax Hill.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18.
On first down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Deputy! Bronco 80! Cowboy 80! Ready!
This one left for Daniels. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Brought in. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready! Panthers!
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with second and goal from the 2.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go, here we go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Let go!
This one set up for Daniels. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders push this to an 8-point game. Jayden Daniels with a touchdown. His third total score in this game. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Like it, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Ready?
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Come on. 6, go.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
Commanders 34, Titans 19. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second and 6.
Check back.
line.
Panther 11. Panther Street. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
19 Tiger. Here's the look.
They send a man in motion.
96. Ryan. 18. 5 in. 19 Ryan. 70 Razor.
Here he goes. Third and long. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Warriors. 70. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Daniels escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Buffalo 18.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 12.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick